Am I overreacting for breaking up with my boyfriend because he wouldn't help with vet bills? Am I overreacting for breaking up with my boyfriend because he wouldn't help with vet bills? I, female, 27, have a 12 male cat, and he was recently diagnosed with arthritis and early onset diabetes. With medication, he could go into remission for this. I have had to take him to the vet multiple times in the past 3 weeks, and my wallet is drying up. On Sunday I wake up and my cat's front right leg is swollen, and he wouldn't walk on it or eat anything. He is extremely lethargic, and I know something is wrong. The issue is I aren't paid until next week, and I am completely broke. Like $0.00 broke. My boyfriend of 3 years, male, 34, currently lives at home and has like virtually no bills, and the last time he needed help paying a big bill was willing to help. My wisdom teeth removal a year ago, and I paid him back ASAP. Like 2 weeks. He's not crazy wealthy, but he is extremely good at savings, and he is almost 20,000 in one account alone. I was extremely emotional because a swollen leg is a huge deal for a cat, and combined with his other issues, this could be dip. I reached out to my boyfriend and asked if he'd be able to help, and he'd pay him back when they got paid. He said no. And I understand he is under no obligation to help me at all, but the reasons he gave me for saying no were that he just needed to accept when the cat was old, and he shouldn't go into debt from a cat. He said he didn't want me into debt for a cat, and that it's just a sad reality for older cats. I told him that if he could get my cat help, he wouldn't be dying. If I don't take him to the vet, he will die. He basically told me that while it is sad, it's nothing I should go into debt for. I was crushed. This, plus some other smaller issues, led me into breaking up with him. My friends think I am overreacting, and that he doesn't owe me anything, and while I understand that, what he doesn't understand is how he can be so cold. Am I overreacting for breaking up with my boyfriend? Update: I was able to borrow some money from my mom and one of my managers at work. I took my cat to the emergency vet, and at first they thought it was a diabetic crisis, but after doing a glucose test, they ruled that out since his levels were normal and within range. They suspect maybe it's an infection and gave me antibiotics and some pain medication. He was also dehydrated, but they think that's because he was too tired to walk over to the water. I have added more water bowls around the house, and when I brought him home, I placed him by the water, and he drinks, and my cat is currently in his comfy bed and sleeping since his medicine makes him drowsy, and I will be monitoring him for any changes. Hopefully, this resolves the swelling, and we can go back to business as usual. The bill total was $509.37 after I broke up with my ex-boyfriend on Monday. I didn't hear from him until this morning when he texted saying, "How much do you need? I'll give you the money." I honestly didn't know what to think now. I just wanted to clarify that all I wanted was to borrow money to get my cat checked out because I didn't want him to be in pain. If we had gone to the vet and they told me euthanasia was the best option, I would have moved forward with that. I have no intention of making my cat suffer because I want him to live forever. I will continue to follow the advice and recommendations of the vet. Thank you to everyone who commented, whether or not you thought I was overreacting. All feedback was needed and appreciated. Most of you were very kind and offered extremely helpful advice, and I am so grateful that so many of you took the time to help ease my mind and give tips and resources. Even some of the not-so-nice comments were enlightening and helped me realize some of my mistakes. Thank you again, everyone. If you have any further developments and anyone is interested, I'll update again.